was saved. I'm still alive.
Oh, thank God. Where are you?
In a rocket, racing to Arborea to get help. Are you okay? Over?
I'm locked in Ming's bedroom.
Fake him out.
How?
Girls know how, Dale. It's been done to me. Fake him out till I get back. Over.
It's too dangerous for you here. You can't come back. Stay where you're safe.
Oh my God, this girl's really turning me on.
I didn't quite get that. Think it again.
Forget I thought it. It wasn't about you. Over.
I suppose not. Over.
Hi, welcome to Just That Film. I'm Prince Barin.
Yeah, I'm Ben.
No, you're Flash Gordon. And we are talking about Flash Gordon from 1980, directed by Mike Hodges, who done Get Carter and Black Rainbow. And it stars Sam Jones as Flash Gordon. Hasn't really done much. He was in Ted. Did you ever watch Ted?
Yeah.
He was in that because they talk about Flash Gordon in that.
Okay.
Melody Anderson. She is the she plays Dow, his girlfriend. She was in Dead and Buried. Max von Sydow.
Exorcist,
Seventh Seal. He's Ming. Topol, who's from Fiddler on the Roof and For Your Eyes Only. He was Zarkov, the scientist. Ornella Muti, who's in Oscar. She's the slag in it, the dirty one who just.
his daughter.
Yeah, his daughter. Mm. She's always a slag in every version of Flash, like the TV series. She's always just sleeping about. You got Timothy Dalton. Who,
Yeah.
Of course, went on to be
very
James.
young in this.
Yeah, this was before he'd done James Bond.
Oh yeah, cool shake. See.
James Bond, Hot Fuzz. Brian Blessed.
Yeah.
Who was, he was in like the Kenny Everett TV show and Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Richard O'Brien.
Yeah.
From the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Mhm. And
you got
what he's done. I know they've done Shock Treatment as well, which is like the follow-up.
and Crystal Meth.
Crystal Meth.
Yeah, and you probably don't recognise this guy, Zogi, the High Priest. At the end, knowing he's going to get married.
Mhm.
That's Philip Stone. He is the guy. He's in The Shining. He's the one who spills the tomato juice on Jack and takes him to the toilet and says, "I had to correct them."
Oh, well,
Grady.
yeah, but the other Grady.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't recognise him.
No. You got Harry Potter. You got Robbie Coltrane at the very beginning. Did you spot him? Putting the bags on the plane.
I don't.
I wasn't watching. I was on my phone. Deep Roy is in. No, the little person who's walking about after her.
Yeah.
That's played by Deep Roy. He's in the Neverending Story, the guy with the top hat.
Okay.
Yeah. And the soundtrack was, of course, done by Queen.
Of course.
Yes. So, what's it about?
It's just like space thing.
Tell me the story of Flash Gordon.
Well, he goes up in a rocket
Why?
because the bloke's destroying the Earth and they've got like a few hours to save it, and he gets accidentally caught up there with the man and the girl.
Yeah.
It goes up to this weird little planet.
Mm.
Then they've got a fight. That's it.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's what it says on the back of the DVD case.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. This was a film that...
I've never seen it before.
haven't you?
No.
It was shown a lot when I was younger.
I've heard of it, but it never appealed to me.
No. And it still don't.
No.
Why?
I think maybe if I watched it in the 80s, it might have been a different thing.
Or if he was on drugs.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that would be the kind of thing to watch on mushrooms. It'd probably be quite good.
Yeah.
I watched it with Joe, and we both like, nah, nah,
Nah.
not for me.
Nah.
I can see it's very camp, very over the top, and it's meant to be like that. And I can see where you're coming from with the Rocky Horror sort of. It's like Star Wars in Rocky Horror universe. I get what you're saying with that, but there wasn't enough there for me. It just wasn't my kind of film.
No.
I mean, I ain't going to slag it because obviously people are going to be listening to this.
Well, you can if you want.
No, but it's
I'll
just
stick up
not
for it.
I know, but it's just not my. It's not my.
But I think
thing. Maybe if I'd seen it at a younger age, I would have had more of a nostalgic feel for it.
even at a younger age, it is a very Marmite film. Some people like it because it's over the top.
No.
and silly kind of humour. It's also
and that's very. You can see it's very camp.
yeah.
I mean, maybe if it had songs like Rocky Horror Show all the way through it, it might be more appealing. But if it's more musical,
if it was actual musical,
yeah, it might have been funnier. But yeah, no, I just didn't get it. I didn't get like the. It was colourful, so I can say that for it.
yeah. Go on, try and say all the positive things you can about it.
It was colourful, colourful costumes, and it ended. No, look. I'm sure. There's, as I say, there is an audience for it. It's very cult. It's a cult thing.
Well, if you didn't like it so much, why did you dress up as Flash?
Because you just made me wear this. I did not. I did not dress up like this, and that's what I'm saying. I did not want this.
Well, you're lucky that
Can I take this wig off?
No. You're lucky it done so badly because all the main cast were actually signed up for multiple films. It was going to be a whole bunch of films.
Yeah, it ain't. I mean, I don't know.
You just didn't like it.
I think I was missing the point of it. I was looking, going, am I missing something here? You know, one of them films where it's like.
Yeah, it's hard to explain because it's actually ranked quite high on my comic book movie.
Yeah, but you're into all that comic book stuff, ain't you? I don't like that. Like Marvel and all that Marvel. What's all the other thing? There's Marvel and what's the other thing called? DC comics and all that. I've never been. I like Batman Returns. Batman's alright. I like the original Superman and the Superman 2.
And
what's it?
Howard the Duck.
Yeah, Howard the Duck as well.
Howard
But
the Duck.
that's not the same, is it?
It's just a comic book.
And I also liked Wonder Woman was quite good in the 70s. Well, then again, I didn't even watch Wonder Woman.
What about the old Hulk TV series?
No, I used to watch the Hulk. The Hulk was good, and it had this sad ending.
Funny
but
thing-
I don't know what the Hulk is now. The Hulk is probably saying it's like CGI Hulk. It's like no.
Yeah.
I like I'm going back to the 70s and 80s, so
Lou
I'm going
Ferrigno.
back to I'm going back to them that are like the original, like seeing the original Superman, which is Christopher Reeve. The Hulk, all them. I don't think we had a Spider-Man.
There was a Spider-Man, but
I don't think we had him. And there was Batman and Robin, them camp ones.
Spider-Man
That was never my cup of tea either.
No. Well, you didn't like the old Batman?
No.
Pow and Buff.
No, I knew it. I knew of it, but I never watched all them.
Ah, well, because I'd put that in the same
I'd
sort
rather
of...
Wurzel Gummidge. You see, if Wurzel Gummidge was part of their universe,
Yeah, he's a comic book
it
character.
could be.
Yeah.
It could be part of the DC, is it, or the Marvel?
Yeah, but see...
Not the crappy new Wurzel Gummidge, the old original John Pertwee one. Yeah, but no, I'm sorry, but Flash just wasn't for me.
But
it just reminded me of that advert.
What, the Flash
advert?
That's just because that took the song, that's all.
I know, but that's what it just reminded me of.
Anyway, funny you say, with Howard the Duck, that was made by George Lucas, wasn't it? And George Lucas wanted to make Flash Gordon.
Maybe if he'd made it, it might have been a bit better. I don't know. Listen, I don't think there's anything they could have done differently with it that would have made me like it. I just don't think it's my kind of film. It's like space stuff, not for me. Unless it's Alien. Yeah. Aliens, I like that. But this is not really like Aliens.
There must be other space stuff you like.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
So you like the idea of space travel and stuff. So Alien and Aliens, you like.
Space things are always just set in a spaceship and it's just boring. It's only limited stuff you can do.
I've got to find a good space film.
No. Okay, I love Flash Gordon. It's brilliant. Best film I've ever seen.
This is actually one of Edgar Wright's favourite films.
Who's that?
He's the one who made Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Is that the most famous name you can come up with that likes this film? Like, someone I don't even know.
George Lucas, who loved Flash, as I said, wanted to make an adaptation but couldn't acquire the rights from Dino De Laurentiis, who was the producer, so he decided to make Star Wars instead. So if you actually look,
shame, innit?
Loads of the characters in this inspired their Star Wars characters. So obviously Luke was instead of Flash Gordon.
Right.
Darth Vader was supposed to be like Ming the Merciless.
Nothing like him.
No, but the character. Prince Baron...
There's a baddie and a goodie, that's what it is.
Prince Baron...
Yeah.
Is inspired Han Solo.
Right.
Now, you didn't really see him in this, but there was Fun, his name is Thun, Thun, who's the king of the lion people. In this, they've just got him as like this black man at the beginning who says, he goes, I haven't got anything, and he says, fall on your sword. But in the
I
comics,
remember him, yeah.
in the comics,
And he doesn't fall on his side and he just stabs him anyway.
yeah, in the comics, he was like this big lion man thing. So he would have been Chewbacca, inspired Chewbacca.
Okay.
Princess Leia is inspired by the two girls mixed into one, the slut and the good girl. That's why she's a bit both.
Okay. Did you know 2 people that was auditioned for Flash?
Yeah. Go on.
Kurt Russell,
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, they wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger, but then they decided his accent. They said, no, I can't get
It's too
past your
good.
accent. It was too his accent was too good for the film. Max von's costume actually weighed over 70 pounds, so he had to sit down between takes.
Yeah, actually, that's another thing. The Hawkmen costumes were so heavy and massive, and the actors had to hang around on wires for hours. So apparently it's really uncomfortable. So like during cuts, they'll go right cut, and they have to hang around in these heavy costumes on wires because they couldn't move them from up there because they had to get ready for the next setting and all that. So
That'd been
yeah, it wouldn't have been nice as an extra.
Well, you've probably just been happy thinking this is going to be the greatest film ever. This is going to be so big because Star Wars had come out a couple of years earlier. They thought this is like the new Star Wars. This is
Shame, innit? Because of the tension, sorry, because of the tension between director Mike Hodges and Sam L. Jones, scenes had to be patched together later. Like they had to dub certain scenes. Apparently, there's a lot of dubbing in this film. A lot of it's dubbed because of like certain.
Why didn't they get on?
I think like artistic differences. One saying it's shit, the other one saying it ain't.
It was really shit.
I
hate it the most.
You're hamming it up too much. No, it is very caricature. Listen, I don't mind all that kind of stuff. I don't mind like sort of things that are really sort of tongue in cheek. I like a lot of films that are really like sort of like that. But it's just not. I just think it's the universe of space, and it's just not really for me. I mean, I liked the original Star Wars, but I didn't. It's not the kind of thing I never rewatched.
When was the last time you watched that?
Star Wars.
You probably haven't watched it this century, have you?
No, 90s.
Yeah.
And it's hang on, I'll tell you when I last watched the original Star Wars is when they all come out. You remember they all come out special edition?
VHS.
Yeah.
They always do special editions.
No, it was the first time. Yeah, and they all come out in widescreen.
Yes.
Or something like that, and they had all the cut scenes in it or something, and it was a big thing.
Yeah. No.
So it's the first time they've done this.
Yeah, we had that on VHS, didn't we? Because I remember.
Yeah, there was videos. They were videotapes. I think it's before DVDs.
Yeah, because George had Empire and I had Return of the Jedi, and Star Wars was just roses.
But I did remember buying all 3 of them and watching them once and going, oh yeah, they're all right, but never ever feeling the need to revisit them. I think you're either into that kind of stuff or you're not, and I just ain't.
What about things where like space things visit Earth, like alien invasion stuffs, like Independence Day?
No, so I've never seen it. Never seen it. I don't.
You've never seen Independence Day?
No, is that Will Smith and that Griff Rhys?
Yeah, woo! Ha Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Griff Rhys James.
No, I don't know. I think it's Smith and Jones. No, they just don't appeal to me, like Mars Attacks and all this kind of stuff. I'm sure there's some that I do like Rocky Horror Picture Show. I suppose that's
space.
That's sort of space.
Yeah,
that's it's not space, but it is. It's another. It's a universe.
Invasion of Body Snatchers.
I liked that.
Alien invasion.
I like that. That was quite good. Yeah, but I like things with.
What about V? Did you ever watch?
I used to like V. V was good.
That was freaky.
That was really good. I remember the woman Diana, and she had the live hamsters or mice or whatever. Her mouth open and
I never watched it.
It was really good. It was like, the thing is, in the olden days, everyone watched the same thing because there was no like people doing video stuff. So next day in school, everyone would be talking about it.
Did you see that?
Everyone see it at the same time. That was nice. Where now, on demand, everyone watches things at different times.
Clytus, you know Clytus, don't you? The one with the gold mask. Right. That actually hides the fact that he is a clone. A clone of Ming.
So that's Ming.
No, he's not Ming. He's a clone of Ming.
Okay.
So what was going to happen is, if there was sequels, they was going to have Ming keep coming back.
So he gets to play 2 parts.
No, but that wasn't him playing that part.
But he would have had to if it's his character.
It's
a clone of him. It's got to look like him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Did you know that the Queen visited the set and watched scenes being shot?
Or did Queen, the band, visit the set?
Oh yeah, Queen the band.
Yeah. Yeah, because they was getting Freddie Mercury was going to have a part in it.
Yeah, I know that they really loved it, and they put a lot into it because like the soundtrack and all that. The soundtracks, I mean, Queen are fantastic anyway.
Yeah.
But I think maybe, look, we're talking 1980. Things were different back then. Like if this come out now, I don't think it would have the same effect as what it did back then. It
would be made differently. It would be something to reflect current sensibilities because this Flash Gordon is like a long line of space people. So you had John Carter of Mars, was published in 1911. You've heard they made a film of that. Then Buck Rogers, that inspired
Buck Rogers in the 21st century.
Yeah, he's first printed in 1929. Brick Bradford, 1935. And then Flash Gordon, 1934. Don Dixon and the Lost Empire, 1935. And the British one, Dan Dare, in 1950. You know Dan Dare.
I thought Dan Dare was an American thing.
No, I think...
G.I. Joe.
You're just saying random things. Thundercats. Yeah, it's...
Bionic Man, is he part of it?
No. Dan Dare was a comic book, wasn't it, in this country? He had that big alien head, bowling ball head. Man. Okay. But so I've actually watched...
Flash Gordon.
The film, yeah, in its entirety. I didn't turn it off. I didn't look at my phone.
I didn't turn it off. I fell asleep, I think, for about 10 minutes.
Probably the best 10 minutes. Was it the bit where they're sticking their hands in the scorpion bit? Do you think that was intense?
And then he pretends to get bit. No.
It didn't make you wet yourself
I was hoping something was going to happen.
Well, someone got stung by it, didn't it? The young boy. It was the trial, wasn't it?
Yeah, but when he put his hand in, he pretended to get bitten. Oh no, he didn't get bitten. And then they're dancing on that plate with all the spikes coming up, and it's like, will he, won't he? Get stabbed.
Oh, so you did like it.
I did watch it.
Yeah.
No, I watched it. I was sitting there going, and I was apologising to Giles, going, I'm really sorry, I don't know what my brothers chose for me to watch here.
You know what might be an influence for me? When I was a little kid in Booker Close, remember I always used to wake up really early, stupid early, like 5 a.m. or something. I'd go downstairs and switch the telly on.
Guaranteed, when any of us normal people in the family would wake up, we'd walk down, you'd be perched on one of the breakfast bar stools with your cereal box in front of you, reading on the back of the cereal box, eating your cereals in a pair of pants.
Yeah, anyway, that's
when you was saying that was up to about the age of 20.
Gordon?
No, but I'm saying you was always up early. You was always the first one up. You got up about 6. What time did you used to get up? It was about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock?
5, 6.
5, 6. Yeah,
7's not early.
Well,
7's late for me. If I wake up and I see a 7 o'clock, I panic. I'm like, I'm late for work or something.
I actually wake up quite early naturally now anyway. It's just
I've always woke up early naturally.
Yeah.
But
anyway, go on.
Anyway, shut up, right? When I used to get up really early, I'd go down and we had cable. I switched it on to Bravo, and I found that on Bravo they had the old 70s Flash Gordon cartoon. And what was good about this, as opposed to normal cartoons, most cartoons are sort of bottlenecked, so they always end how they started. So you ain't got to watch them in sequence, you know? Whereas this Flash Gordon cartoon would end on a cliffhanger. Okay. So say like Flash Gordon's trapped by the underground monster with the Lion Man. What's going to happen? So you'd have to, the next morning, I have to go down and see what happens. So the next morning he'd be trapped and he'd have to get out of that. Then the next episode is trapped by
Punky Brewster.
Is that what happened to Punky Brewster?
I remember there was a wall with all the faces in it.
That was the freaky episode when she took LSD, innit? And she was in the cave.
Is that what it was? She took LSD. Well, that's a bit random.
It was a drugs thing.
How old? She was a child, wasn't she?
Yeah, but it was not on purpose. It was a boy who was doing drugs in the street.
I don't think it was. I think it's just winding up now. Even back then in the 80s, they wouldn't have done that.
It was all about the Say No to Drugs campaign. They had all these like cartoons where it had like the turtles saying, don't say...
And his little friend's face turned into the Rock and went, go away!
And it was a spider or something.
Yeah, one of them's a spider and one of them's something else.
I'll tell you, watch it again. It's a trip. Man. Anyway, Brian Blessed says, who wants to live forever? Which Queen would then use for a song?
Yeah.
By Brian May, which is one of their best songs, I think. It was actually originally called Who Wants to Watch Flash Gordon? No, the song's called Who Wants to Live Forever? You know that song, don't you? It's a good song.
Also, Minga was originally a lot darker, and the scenes were cut down to lighten the tone.
Oh, yeah.
Or Ming.
He's always... I even watched...
Is that where the word Minga comes from?
Yeah. But I actually watched on YouTube, they've got the old 1930s serial of Flash Gordon that used to be shown in the cinema. Now they go, next week, will Flash Gordon get out of this? Really
old.
Really old, really badly made. Like,
was this the first time it was adapted into a film then?
A feature-length film, yeah.
First and last?
Yeah. They will remake it.
No, they won't.
You said... Go on.
Yeah, and also there was a stronger love triangle between Flash, Dal and Aura, is it? Aura. Right. And they cut it down to keep pacing snappy. But I think there was a lot more sort of sexual.
Well, there's a bit where he's doing the mind trying to talk to her and Aura's sort of grinding on his crutch. And he's like, oh my God, she's turning me on. You know, but that's...
there was a lot more innuendo, apparently.
That was consistent with her. Like, as I watched the cartoon, and even the older one, she's always slagging it about. She sleeps with loads of men to get one. Like that bloke who saved Flash Gordon's life, he's just some sort of coroner bloke. And he's like, oh, okay, well, same time next Thursday? Yeah, all right, I'll see you then. So he's obviously having an affair with her as well. She's pretty, so you can't blame him. An unknown John Goodman actually auditioned for Flash.
What, to be Flash?
To be Flash, yeah. But he had done commercials.
He made it big with Roseanne. He wasn't in anything. I don't know if he was in anything before that. Laurie Metcalf had been in a couple of bits. And I think her acting would have gone through because I think she was always steadily working. She was in Desperately Seeking Susan. I remember her in that. And she was in Leaving Las Vegas and all that. But they were really good actors, like John Goodman and Laurie.
Yeah, I always thought John Goodman's a good actor. But when he actually... I've looked up because I thought, he don't look like Flash. He's too sort of big. But...
Was he slimmer?
He was a bit slim. There's an advert, which is online, which is him doing a commercial for like an aftershave thing. Okay. And you can see, okay, I can see he looks big, but he don't look fat.
Yeah, but Flash is supposed to be like muscly and all that.
Yeah, but he looked muscly. And he's a big guy. He's like 6'4" or something. So he sort of looked the right part.
One's too strong, one's too light, one's just wrong, one's not quite. It's no fun until you find the one that hits you just right.
Men in skin bracers got the nice, clean smell you're looking for in an aftershave. Skin bracers got those skin tighteners and chin chillers that really wake you up, and there's nothing heavy-handed about it.
Thanks. I needed that. Skin bracer hits you just right.
Did you know what version John Scott had?
No.
Flesh Gordon.
I wonder what version that was then.
Yeah, it was like a silly, over-the-top porn version.
There's loads of porn parodies now of anything.
Oh, nowadays there's of anything, but back then it was people was, oh my God, Flesh Gordon.
I've seen, but there's like Roseanne, Golden Girls.
No, you've had to look for these.
No, it's just you think, how could you make a porno out of that?
I'd never heard that before.
Trust me,
I trust you, but I'm saying...
Not that I've seen them, but
how did you hear about them?
Porn parodies. I come across a porn parody once, and then I thought, what did this porn parody? And I thought, oh my God, like, I bet they ain't got this. And well, they have. Yeah, so there's nah.
What's your favourite?
What
are they called? Have you got any of the names?
No.
Because the names are the best thing about it.
No, I can't think. But I know that there's parodies.
Have you ever seen the Turtles one? I've seen that. That is so... It's so... It's got April on her knees and he's like 4 turtle costumes. Woo! And they've got these fake willies and all this green jizz coming out and they're going, cowabunga! And she's all this green stuff. And you think you're so stupid because...
Yeah, but you were probably like that when you was younger. When you used to be into turtles.
Mum, look, we've got turtles on TV. Cowabunga.
No. So there's porno of it. Don't surprise me. That might be more fun.
We should watch that next week.
That's all right.
Flesh Gordon.
No.
This woman is an imposter. Arrest her.
Also, Nikki Kelly was offered a part, but instead turned it down to do Heidi High.
Nikki Kelly.
She was Sylvia Garnsey.
Sylvia, I remember her, the blonde one.
I never watched it. I know
I remember it vaguely. Yeah, Heidi High's a bit dated now. It used to be funny at the time, but then we didn't have much to go by, did we, I suppose?
No.
It was the 80s.
It was either watch Heidi High or Flash Gordon.
Well, I never watched Flash Gordon, so I watched that. And the theme song was nearly scrapped. Why? Did you know that? No. Because the producer didn't get rock music.
He's Italian. So they want it to be like an opera.
I mean, the music is good. I mean, and the Queen do the whole score for it, don't they? So they are. I mean, they're very good, Queen. I mean, listen, it ain't a bad film if you're into this kind of stuff, but I ain't. But I ain't slagging it like I did with Bulworth or that one when he.
So would you put this above? So if there's Old Boy, Bulworth, then Old Boy, then Flash. Would you put this above Old Boy and?
Old Boy didn't bother me until when he ate Ursula.
He ate Ursula out.
Yeah.
There's that. Okay, so you'd go Bulworth,
yeah,
then Flash, and then Old Boy.
Maybe Flash is a bit more exciting than Old Boy. Old Boy's a bit down and depressing, I think. So this probably would go above them. So.
No, it's just good.
But it's just not my film. I'm not slagging it.
No, it's just.
I mean, I know it's really well loved by. It's got a massive cult following. It's a big deal to a lot of people. So, but I think maybe I just got it at the wrong time. Like I'm watching it in 2026. Is it 2026 now?
Yeah.
2026, when this was out in 1980. So it's like in 1980, this would have been a completely different vibe for me. I would have seen it. 1980, what was I, 7? You know, so 6, 7. You know, so it's like.
Well, anyway, on the thumbnail, I'm just going to have you smiling, saying better than Old Boy.
Well, it's not much to go by, is it?
Yeah, but loads of people love Old Boy. It's critically acclaimed. So
no, listen, Old Boy was a good film. I just did not like the way that the octopus was out alive. And I know it's all like, I just don't see the point of that. I just did not. They didn't need to do that. They could have done something with that. I just didn't think that was
just
nice.
Typical Western view.
No, I don't like it. I don't think that's nice. Eating something live. It's just what for art.
Yeah, I know. Dennis Hopper was considered for Dr. Zarkov.
Okay.
But I think Topol's right suited.
It is very colourful.
Listen, if you knew the characters...
Yeah.
Right, if you knew the characters from, say, like, the TV series or the previous serials or the comics or whatever, it's actually very well cast. Right. They all suit the characters. Timothy Dalton's perfectly cast as Prince Baron.
He looks very young.
Yeah, well, he would have been.
How long before? Yeah, I suppose it's about 10 years, isn't it, before he done...
He's probably about 30 in this.
Yeah.
No, it's about 6 years before James Bond. Brian Blessed looks exactly like how the man is supposed to look in the comic.
Yep.
This would have made it different. Mike Hodge actually considered Pink Floyd for the music. So it would have been completely different. It would have been a sort of camp type thing, just been more sort of
psychedelic, and it would have been one that everyone just takes mushrooms on.
People just screaming.
Yeah, Pink Floyd would have been. Although Queen is good, but yeah, I think Pink Floyd music would have been different.
When Nicholas Roeg was going to direct, Debbie Harry was going to play Princess Aura, and Keith Carradine was going to be Ming.
Who?
Keith Carradine.
Who's Keith Carradine?
Have you seen Kill Bill?
Yeah.
He's Bill.
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
He's only at the very end, isn't he, Bill?
Yeah, he was also in Death Race 2000. He was more of a known name in America. Unfortunately, most people know him for the way he died.
What, in real life?
Yeah, because he had an asphyxie wank and died.
Oh, okay.
But he was like old, and you think, what are you doing that at your age for? Disgusting.
Well, how old is he?
Well, he's 50s? Old. No, he was like about 80.
Oh, okay.
And they found him hanging in a cupboard with like a plastic bag on his head and his pants around his ankles.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, he was enjoying himself.
Yes, and he would have enjoyed playing Ming as well had they done that. Yeah, and Debbie Harry was lined up to be Aura. Listen, okay, right, because you've been slagging it off a bit, I'll say why I like it anyway.
No, it's like, listen.
Oh, you're going to take over and start saying, no, it's not bad, but I just didn't like this.
It ain't bad, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Okay, but let me say why I liked it.
Go on.
Alright? I like it just because it is sort of over the top silliness. It's something you can sort of, because some people take comic books too serious. You know, there's loads of films like there's Matt Reeves' The Batman, which came out a couple of years ago, and everyone's raving, oh, ain't it great, ain't it great? I thought, well, no, it's average, it's okay. Oh, you don't get it because it's too serious. I said, no, I love serious films. But if I'm watching a comic book film, I expect to have fun. You know, I want to have a level of enjoyment on that level. I think, yeah, it's like if you go see an action film, you want to see action. If you go watch a comedy, you want to laugh. You don't want to go, oh yeah, it's a you know, like when people go, oh, watch this comedy, and you watch it and you go, no, it's not really funny. How's that a comedy? No. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So this sort of ticks all those boxes where you think, I want something over the top stupidness, which doesn't make sense. I think the characters are spot on for how they are in the comics.
Okay.
and it's, as I said, in a world where, especially at the moment, things like the Star Wars films, anything Star Wars made or comic book made, everyone's saying, oh, well, let's make it really serious, let's make it really sort of deep. This was how I think it should be. Silly superhero films like this, like Howard the Duck, like the original Superman, you know, things over the top and
yeah,
fun.
I like them kind of films. Superman and all that was like, it's not too over the top, but it's fun. It was like a fun sort of watch. It was just this is okay. It was okay. It's just not for me. That's all.
But better than Old Boy.
Better than Old Boy and better than Bullworth.
Okay. What's it get on IMDb?
Right, IMDb got 6.5 out of 10.
Yes, that's probably what I expect from it.
Rotten Tomatoes, the critics gave it 12%.
Yeah.
No, the critics gave it 83%.
Really?
Yeah, and the audience 69%.
That surprises me that the critics gave it so high.
Yeah,
When you said 12%, I could believe that. I thought sometimes it's...
That's what I was going to write, but I thought it would be true to it.
But maybe they got it and you just didn't. Go on.
Maybe they were stoned.
And what's the budget?
We were both saying if it was on mushrooms, it would probably be quite a good film.
Yeah.
You know, because it's very colourful and camp. We've probably been pissing ourselves laughing, saying, "Oh, it's the best film ever." But unfortunately, we weren't. Right, the budget was $20 to $27 million.
Yeah.
And in the box office, it made $27.1 million. So it made 100 grand.
So it's that's your fault. You should have watched it at the time.
It says a lot, doesn't it? Well, I won't take my book off, mate. So that was Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Great.
So try and top that.
Right, I will top that.
Go on,
I'm
then.
going to top that with an old black and white film from the 40s.
Flash Gordon, the original series. It says 4 hours if you watch them all together.
Oh, okay, that sounds great. I can't wait. Right, no, next week I'm going to do an old black and white film from the 40s, which I don't know if you've seen. It's called Mildred Pierce.
Nipple Pierce.
Or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Mildred Pierce. It's starring Joan Crawford. It's I think she won an Oscar for it, I believe.
Right.
But it's a good storyline. So maybe you'll like that one.
Okay, cool.
More than I like this one.
Okay, let's
we'll
see.
see.
Let's see. Payback.
So like, subscribe, share, and if you want to email us with better films than this, please. It's justthatfilm@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, and share. And share.
And if you want to tell Ben why he's wrong, do so in the comments.
No, just put share.
Well, they
share.
I'm going to cut all that out.
I'm cool.
Yeah, so if you want to say why he doesn't get it, then put in the comments.
No, listen, I don't need to know why I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. So it's like, okay, sometimes we get things, sometimes we don't. So,
okay. All right, speak to you out. Bye-bye.
See you later.
We won! We made it. We're about to land.
And with that, Zarkov had invented the cuck chair,